Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of My Day. And as always, I'm going to share with you one thing that I managed to achieve, one thing that I managed to learn, and one thing that I find out that needs to be fixed. So let's start with what I managed to achieve yesterday. And that got nothing to do with work, it's personal. So I'm running every weekend. I'm running 3 days, 10 kilometers, which is I think around 6.3 miles. And yesterday it was really a challenge because the temperature here in Texas were around 101, and with the heat factor it was 110, 11. So running those 6.3 miles in that temperature wasn't an easy task, and it's achievement. That's my achievement for yesterday. One thing that I learned yesterday, and it's got to do with some epiphany that I got due to the fact that we have different types of organization within our group. Part of them are working in self-management and self-organized way, and part of them are very hierarchical in nature. It's a unique opportunity to see how different organizations are behaving and acting and reacting to the environment. So one incident in our organization saw very clearly that organizations that are running in hierarchy, when you take off the hierarchy head, there start to be chaos inside up until you bring on another hierarchy, or up until the internal teams or people within the teams are emerging, some order emerge out of it due to the fact that leadership is missing. While if you are creating in purpose organizations that are non-hierarchy and they are self-organized and they are self-managed, especially self-managed, self-organized are important as well. You can see that those organizations eventually, from the chaos that you think that it might create, and you're right, in the beginning there is chaos, but from this chaos, the order that emerges, it's much more profound and much more natural and much more stable than order that is imposed by central authority. And when two type of organization, one which is hierarchical and one which is no hierarchical, are dealing with the same situation, you can see very nicely the importance of self-organization and no hierarchy organization. The order that emerge from them is so profound and is so healthy that it doesn't matter which type of issue or concern or difficulties you are going to deal with. Eventually, those organizations will provide much better performance than organizations that run in hierarchy. That's all. That's one thing that I managed to learn yesterday. One thing I find out that needs to be fixed, it's related to the eco-autonomous organization. So I thought that it would be helpful to define that the structure in eco-autonomous organization will be a galaxy, and then planet, and then galaxy, and then solar system, and then planet, and then ecosystem, and then system. Five types of entities. And I thought it's very self-explanatory due to the fact that all of those exist in nature. And we all know that in nature there's no hierarchy in each one of those. Each one of those systems are a compound of subsystems that working together to achieve some common goal or some common purpose. So I thought it would be easier for people to understand the relationship between different sizes of containment instead of different level of hierarchies. But from feedbacks that I'm getting for the beta, it feels that I didn't do such a good job explaining the logic behind those 5 levels of containment within eco-autonomous organizations. So that's something for me to go and fix. So that's all. That's all for today. One thing that I managed to achieve, one thing that I managed to learn, and one thing that I find out that I need to fix. See you in Monday. Bye.